what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
Need to be more like a dog. Different animal and the same beast. Be a dog. But are you a different animal and the same beast? You don't need a bunch of cats in here.
You kidding me? Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man.
Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man.
Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man.
Yo, what's up, man? This is Jay Med.
What's up, baby? It's R.Dot.
And this is the warm-up.
That's right. The opposite of the burr. You know what I'm talking about.
So, yeah, we just some guys trying to talk about sports and whatever. And, yeah, we're going to get started.
That's right. So we missing, the other person right
man,
now.
Shout out to my man, Babers, man.
B-Babes. We'll see you in a couple weeks, bro, in the next session, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to start out, man, with probably the biggest news right now. Coach K retiring, man. This is crazy.
It is, but, keep it all the way 100. It was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Listen, we're Maryland, natives, so we prefer more of the Gary Williams, that whole thing with, Coach K. I mean,
Yeah, I hated Duke. Always hated Duke, man. I'm Maryland all the way, baby. Maryland Terps all the way.
Baby. Francis, what I'm saying? Man, Mario, Lucas.
They always used to come to the little Coach K camps with us, remember?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man. Not Coach K, Morgan Wooten camps.
The little Morgan Wooten joints?
Yeah, man. That joint was all right, man.
Look, I remember doing a science fair project out in Townley Apartments in Calverton. With motherfucking Mario Lucas, Johnny Rhodes, Dwayne Simpkins, little Godiva chocolate joint.
It was always in the neighborhood, man. There was some good dudes, man.
Yeah,
good
man.
dudes.
But what you think about the, the whole thing, but, his legacy? Like, what do you think?
I mean, he's a great coach. I mean, he's great.
Yeah.
Even though I hate Duke, I gotta respect it. He's great.
So what do you think as far as, like, with John Calipari, right? So, like, we're in the age right now where you got, the one and dones, you got that type of thing. Like,
I think, really, that's why he's probably retiring, man. You got the transfer portal now and everything like that. And now players about to make money off the name and everything. He's probably like, I ain't dealing with that shit, man. I'm about to roll out.
I mean, think about it. Like, prior to that, right, you had, what? Like, Grant Hill was like the greatest accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, think about it. Like, it was Grant motherfucking Hill. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the Filas. Like, you know what I mean? So, you had the Fila shoes. You had, that. But you had Zion leave, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he probably, like, it ain't like the old day. But, and he, what? How old is he, man? About almost 70 years old?
He old.
Yeah, man. He been there 41 seasons. That's crazy. He be somewhere 41 years.
41 years. But just think, you had Roy Williams. He retired, right? And other than that, like Babers, was telling us, our other, co-host, shout out to him. He was basically saying that you have Tom Izzo, Michigan State, right? You got Bill Self, Kansas. And as far as that, I mean, Calipari really isn't, that, but, he's been in some different schools, but that's what you're looking at right now.
Yeah, I would say that, Coach K was the best, man. Especially, I respected what he did with U.S. basketball, too. Man.
Okay.
Grown-ass men respect this man. So if they respect him, I gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying?
They did. And especially rest in peace, man, to my favorite basketball player, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, man. Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Gianna and everybody else. But that's, someone who had the ultimate respect, for him. But he was able to get, things out of him that, other coaches couldn't as far as the USA basketball. So it's one of those things where, okay, hey, Coach A was able to do that. He was able to uplift them. But what do you think about his championship reign?
Man, shit, what?
I mean, 5 and 41 seasons. I mean, that's, This is Jay-Z and Nas, it's like we got a one hot album every 10-year average.
Yeah,
I don't know.
5 and 41. That's about a 10-year. Well, a little less than 10
Well,
years.
less. I mean, maybe it's a little bit.
but it's
Nas
hard.
plus. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
hard to take a team of teenagers, basically right out of high school, and win a national championship. Man, it's hard, man.
Yeah,
He
man.
did it 5 times. I got respect it.
Yeah, I mean, what we got? 91, 92, 01, 2010, 2015. So,
Yeah, man.
I'll give you that. You think you're going to win this year?
No.
Well, we could talk. Well, it's in going to who's losing. All right,
Man.
God,
My man right here is a diehard Laker fan, man, and I just
pains my soul. I just want to
I mean, I feel you, man. I'm a
pour
Wizards
out
fan,
some
so-
liquor, but I'm gonna pour it in my mouth instead.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
God damn, man.
Shout out to the Tipsy T.
Man, all day. Tipsy T. Shout it out. IG, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get you right.
Yeah.
Get you in flight. You know what I'm saying? Without booking a flight. You feel me? All day, every day. 24/7, 365.
But yeah, man, how did the Lakers lose, though, man? It's LeBron, the GOAT, man.
I mean, that's I never said he's the GOAT. Yeah, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. Yeah.
I mean, right now on the court,
He's the O.
he's the best in the NBA right now, I think. LeBron's his basketball IQ is just amazing.
No, it's top notch.
Yeah.
But the issue was this year was the injuries. And I don't like to make excuses, right? But I mean, the reality is, the best that you can do is when you're available, and if you're not available, you're not gonna win.
The
and
best ability is availability.
Exactly. So you have LeBron who missed a third of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, AD missed half the damn season. He's limping in like Quasimodo with the groin. It's just like he's injured. So I think this year done a shorter. With COVID, everything like that. And I think also you have some lackadays. People just the complacency with winning a championship last year. It's
Yeah, because
to
the
be-
Heat lost in the first round too.
yeah. He got swept.
swept.
The Heat lost by 20 plus points after every damn game. And what it comes down to is just, how can you bounce back, the next year? But with that, we have to look at like, okay, what other factors attributed to that?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, and I'll give props. Devin Booker was slicing and dicing and
He's a
fucking,
beast,
he
man.
was
He's a beast.
killing us.
Must be
You know?
Cali. Must be Cali.
Must be, or Kendall Jenner. You know what I mean? I guess the Jenner and Kardashian curse isn't always that
Yeah,
bad
ain't always that
because
bad.
that dude was. I mean, dropped 47. I mean, my God.
I was watching that joint, man. He hit them far ass threes all the time. I said, God damn, this motherfucker
It was ridiculous, but it was constant. It was a constant attack. We could not stop them. Nothing could be done with them, at all. But the one thing I look at with that, they were already trending the right way
Yeah, oh yeah.
in the bubble last year. I mean, they finished 8-0.
Yeah, I was about to say they ain't losing the bubble.
They didn't lose.
Yeah.
So they were already in the right way. Monty Williams, after the passing of his wife in that car accident a few years prior, so he was able to get that,
And then
get everybody going.
They added Chris Paul, man. I always like Chris Paul, man.
Absolutely, but he's fragile as hell.
Yeah, And, it's just
that shoulder injury.
it's just that presence, man. That veteran presence. That was the best veteran to get in there. It
Yeah.
looks like.
And the thing is, I see that with Atlanta right now. With
Atlanta too. Atlanta's
even though
nice.
Rondo is no longer on the team anymore, but when he was with them before, he was able to get Trae Young going, give him some of that advice, give him some of that stuff that you just can't really teach. And so that's where they're at now. Now the Clippers, I don't know. Luka Doncic is giving them the biz.
I don't know, man. I got the Clippers winning tonight, man.
Because of how Luka looks.
I just if I gotta put my money on, which I'd always put my money on, I'm a better. I gotta put my money on the Clippers tonight, man. I'm gonna try with Kawhi, man.
Luka looks like he plays like
Luka
like
baby bird.
like horseshoes or some shit. Like, he doesn't look like until you get on the court. And it goes back to Coach K with like Christian Laettner. You remember when the Fab Five was playing them, and Jalen Rose infamously said on the 30 for 30, like, we didn't think this dude could ball for shit. So you got on the court, and that white boy gave you the fucking all the smoke that you wanted. Gave you that Kwame Brown smoke, like from Steve.
Shout out to Kwame Brown. Man.
Michael Jordan's number one failure. You know what I mean? Kwame, like, we just started out, man. Please don't whoop my ass. But that's one of those things you look at, with that, and then going into that, the Heat got swept.
Do you think it's what they were saying about the mental toll about?
Yeah, well, they said that
from the bubble. I mean,
yeah, from the bubble. I mean, you think it was only 72 days, right? 72. You're talking 72 days. That's 2 months, 12 days. Mm-hmm. That's going from playing in the bubble where they were there for 90 plus days without your family for most of it. You were able to get guests to that segment there, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of them, LeBron, the Lakers, Pat Riley, they all said the same thing. They were mentally just drained. I mean, physically, absolutely.
I feel it. I mean, I understand, man, because even though you're doing what you love, playing basketball, but not seeing your family, you can't go nowhere. You see, man, my man wanted to go get some wings real quick from the strip club. He got in trouble, man. He just wanted to get some wings, man. I believe him. He just wanted some wings real quick.
Nah. Yeah, well, I mean, Lou wanted some wings, but you know what messed that up? Because you had
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, you had Jack Harlow snitching on him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he ain't snitching. He just took a picture.
Well, that's snitching where I come from. If you somewhere you ain't supposed to be, and a motherfucker take a picture of you, guess what? You gonna get caught up.
Come on, Jack, man. I like
what I'm
Jack.
saying? I know the wings are good, but damn, and they are some good wings.
Yeah. You said Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
That's how I got out.
That's how I got out,
man.
Jack Harlow.
He took a picture on the joint and Lou Williams.
He got Lou Williams with sauce all on his face and shit.
And they like, man, you supposed to be at the funeral. What you doing in this matches?
My grandmother passed away around the corner. I had to get some wings real quick. Like, come on, man. Like, we know what you were doing in Magic City. Like, damn, dog. Like, that's what happened.
But yeah, you gotta do something, man, because not seeing your family and all that. But I mean, that's what they get paid for, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you get paid. I guess they eat wings too, right?
But going into that with mental health, man, what's up with your girl? How you say her name?
Naomi Osaka, man.
She cute too.
Oh yeah,
she's very. Oh man.
Cause we got stats on that. She's at least 21, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah. No petties over here.
No. But she's dating Corday.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? So he from out here. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Maryland. We got some great DMV rappers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just the thing, like you said, with the whole mental toll, right? You have, LeBron, the Lakers, Miami Heat, and these are some of the most, especially the Miami Heat, such of the most tough-minded teams, organizations that you can have, right? And, it trickles down that they were just emotionally drained. And I look at someone, and I praise Naomi Osaka, and me having, being someone who suffers from anxiety, someone who suffers from mental health. I know exactly what she's talking about. So fuck all you people who think that she's soft, or the French Open Confederation and all that stuff, and making her, because at the end of the day, you signed up to be a professional tennis player. That's all you signed up for. Okay? Like, you didn't sign up to public speak. And it's just like before we were even on air, like I mentioned with Jerry Seinfeld, I was watching, Seinfeld yesterday, had a glass of wine or, might have been tipsy tea. Again, another shout out to my man, but I was feeling good watching that, laughing, and the whole thing was, boom, people actually fear public speaking more than they fear death.
That's crazy.
And think about that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about that.
I mean, of course I understand about what she's going through. I will understand it and everything. I understand the other side too. Like they tell you, you gotta do public, you gotta talk to the you gotta talk to the press after your match. But it's just a tip.
Just hit him with the marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here so I won't get
Skittles,
fined.
Skittles, here's where I get fined. But you think about it, she made that point that, hey, I just don't want to do it, and people crucified her for doing that.
Yeah.
Like
some people don't understand it though, man. I
and, and they don't.
And I say it's wrong. It's wrong. You gotta understand people, especially these days now, man. It ain't really like when we was young, man.
Yeah.
When we was young, man, what they say, man. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Suck it up. Get your ass out there and suck it up.
And
it ain't like that these days, man.
And it's not, and because now we know more, it's the same thing. With just everything in general, you just can't say, okay, just because she's feeling this way, we don't know how she's feeling.
Yeah, we don't
just
know.
like she doesn't know how we're
gotta,
feeling.
And you just gotta deal with it, man. But I think you just gotta. I think they could do more to help her out. I guess it was like she asked for some help or something, or no, she didn't ask for help.
Well, what it was is she came out and said that she's not, going to participate in the, the post conference, or excuse me, the post, matches.
Because she don't like public speaking.
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't allude to so much that but she's irritated because they're asking the same question. So it's like if you wake up every day and it's like, hey, do you like white? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? And people just get mentally drained by that. She's trying to win championships. She's trying to go down in history. Like she's not trying to go down in history as the best motherfucking, public speaker. Like she's trying to go down in history as the best motherfucking tennis player. And you're chasing someone right now.
It's sad that she had to withdraw, man, because she's so good, man. I like watching her because I watch all sports. I watch all sports. I watch tennis. I watch everything, man. And I like watching her, not because she looks good, but that's another part. But
a good looking woman.
There's
nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You gotta give props.
But shout out to her, man. I hope everything's work out. I hope she can get back on the court, man.
I
don't want to not see her play just because she don't want to talk. And I'm not saying that because not to be mean to her. Just I want to watch her play. I enjoy watching her play, so I don't want to lose that because she don't want to talk to the press. I think they need to figure out something to maybe accommodate to her.
I think that they are now because what happens, the best thing when you have CEOs of companies. You affect their bottom line.
Money.
Guess what's going to happen?
What's going on? Yeah,
you lose your biggest draw. And she did that out of fairness to everybody else. She wasn't being selfish. She said, because I'm getting too much press, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I still want to play, but when everything's coming to her, she's saying, okay, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm going to allow all of my other, counterparts to go ahead and do what they do. But when you start affecting their bottom line, guess what?
they're gonna get something together.
Absolutely, they're gonna definitely do that. And that just goes back to. But now what we know, now with people, it's the same thing with football. We have football season getting ready to come up.
Football.
Watching the football team is Jay Med's team.
Listen, my favorite sport in the world is football. I love playing it. I love watching it. I love doing everything with football, man.
And
That's my shit.
And you're probably one of the motherfuckers that think Washington's going to the Super Bowl every motherfucking year, don't you?
Washington football team every year Super Bowl. I don't care.
Come on,
Hey, listen, man. I'm a diehard.
Come on, man.
Washington. I'm gonna say it correct because I don't want to offend anybody. It's not the Redskins no more. I got another idea on that, but we ain't gonna go into that right now. I don't want to offend anybody, but the Washington football team. Hopefully, they change that name to the Red Wolves. That's my pick.
You see, like the Red Wolves?
Oh, the Red Wolves, man. I want to be everybody out there howling. I want to see that shit. That shit gonna be
It's
tight.
like a fake ass NWO Wolfpack back
listen,
in
that
the
joint
day.
be like real live. But yeah, that's
Kevin
my
Nash.
team. That's my team, man. Washington football team.
So what they gonna do this year?
Oh man, Super Bowl, baby. Fitzpatrick, baby.
Fitz who?
Nah, for real,
Fitz
for real.
what?
I think I really think that we can win double-digit games, man. But I think we
Win
can
or
really
lose?
No. Win.
Okay.
I think we can win at least 10 games this year, man. Taking the division. Division wide open. NFC East is wide open.
I look at that. I mean, how do you feel about Kerrigan going to Philly? He basically said, you know what, you guys have
that was one of my favorite players.
You don't
dog.
have. I'm the all-time leader in
know
sacks
that
of this
was one of my
organization. You guys
favorite
let me
players,
go to
dog.
a rival.
That shit hurt me. You know what hurt worse? $1.5 million.
That's it.
Come on, man.
You don't respect this guy. I mean, how is anyone else?
You know
gonna
what? I
respect-
trust Riverboat Ron.
River-
God damn,
Riverboat
dog.
Ron.
$1.5 million.
For Kerrigan.
Come on, man. Cause what's the name? You don't know his sweat or what's the name? My man Young gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
You don't know.
You don't
Carrollton
know
is
that.
a good player, dog.
Shout out to Chase Young too,
Hey,
man.
Chase
He went to
Young
Pilates for
yeah,
4 years,
yeah.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? My son goes there. Shout out Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Got to get these plugs in while we can.
Shout out to Anthony, man. Shout out to Pilates, man.
Yeah, man. But I mean, you look at it like this, right? You got rid of. I mean, you get 1.5.
But they
I mean,
did.
what's the kicker making?
But I think the two guys they got out the draft, especially the one from Penn State.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be all right, man.
So think about it.
I think that I like them two motherfuckers. The one from Baylor and the one from Penn State.
Okay.
Defensive ends. I like them. I like them both. I watched. Me. I love the draft too. I love everything about football. You know me. I watch the draft. I go in on everything. I watch the tape on them too.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I like them both, man.
So realistically, right? Like, and I'm not no team shit, right?
All right.
No WFT or whatever the fuck they call it, right? But who like do you think the Bucks have a chance? I mean, they're the only team that they have every starter.
They got
Every
everything,
starter.
man. They got everything.
Every starter.
And I think it was a big thing is Janari Bernard going down there, man. I like him, man.
Yeah.
I like that. I like him because he's
Nice change of pace.
Change of pace back.
Yep.
From Leonard, man. I mean, man, listen, man. The Bucks is tight, man. They got to go with Brady. He 40-something, but he's still doing his thing.
They won last year. The way he's played, might play
And that defense.
Might play to 50,
Hey,
55.
listen, that defense is nasty, dog.
The defense is nasty.
That defense is nasty. If a defense can do that to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, man, I don't know if they got a chance to go back.
So I'm gonna ask you what everybody always wants to ask.
Let me hear it.
Washington
Let me hear it.
teams. I'm gonna let you take a sip there. So when it so are you guys okay going? So this year the did it kick in yet? So is it still 16 games or is it 17?
17 games this year.
17, okay.
So you got your you face all the divisions, and then
Okay.
it's a one game. And our one game is Buffalo.
Okay.
So we're gonna play Buffalo this year for our 17th game.
Okay.
Even though it's like week 4 or 5, we play Buffalo, but
So that'll be like
that's
that,
our 17th
your
game.
17th game. Okay, so that's like on the outside. That's what
Yeah.
more like a tiebreaker type of thing, or
I I don't know how we. I think because I think we got the NFC. I'm sorry, AFC East.
Okay.
So I think the other teams are playing because we was first place.
Yeah.
And that so we got to play Buffalo because they was first place.
Okay.
In the AFC.
Okay, so that's
East
how
last year.
Gotcha. So just like so you guys are comfortable going 2-15 this year, as long as those two, as long as those two against the Cowboys.
Hey, listen,
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I
listen.
mean, I know a lot of Washington fans, and shout out to anyone that I'm talking shit. I don't have a football team. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm anti Washington. So people are gonna be like, "Oh, why the fuck you live in the area, motherfucker?" Because my parents grew me up in this motherfucker. So that's why I live in this bitch. How about that? All right. So.
But yeah, man, we going definitely better than 2 and goddamn 15. Fuck
Okay.
that.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know a
I
lot.
put some money on that. I think the Vegas odds got us winning 9 games and
9 games.
So
I
guess I'll take the over on that.
You take the over.
I'll take the over on that.
Is it 9?
I'll take the over on that.
What's that?
And us winning the division was plus 250.
Dak is back, buddy. Dak is back.
Fuck that. Nah, Dak is cool, man. I respect that because I respect anybody to get drafted in the 4th round or 4th and lower round and do what he doing. Hey,
He
man,
worked. He grinded.
He worked. I hate the Cowboys, but Dak is good.
You can
respect
apply,
that.
You can respect that. You know what I mean?
And Zeke, but last year, man, I don't know what the fuck he was doing last year. Zeke. I mean, I liked it because he was fumbling all the time against us. He had 2
You would think he's with MGM Grand or DraftKings the way he was. The ball was just coming out of there.
I don't know what happened. I know he's gonna be better this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of it was the pressure. I think.
Probably too much KY jelly.
Look, when he was in Seattle, going there to the weed shop, get to the reefer shop. Reefer. You know what I'm saying? He was out there, at the festivals fighting folks.
Man.
His ass needs to be, but I haven't heard nothing about Zeke.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I mean?
I don't know.
Well, look, you never know. So one thing I want to touch on real quick, right?
Okay, what
so
you want to touch on?
Because this bothers the ever-loving shit out of me. Like, what do you think about Tim Tebow getting an opportunity? And again, he still has to make the team. All right, so I'm gonna put that out there, right?
With that, man,
come on,
it's like, I went to High Point High School. Shout out to High Point.
Beltsville.
And it was a teacher that told me, it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Facts.
And listen,
Facts.
that man knew
Facts.
Man, listen, he was the golden child for my man.
Yeah.
So of course he gonna give him a chance. And if he can get a chance, he can get a chance. I mean, a lot of people try to do it with the race because he's a white boy and he get a chance. It's who you know. I see Brandon Jacobs trying to come back as a defensive end.
Yeah.
He might get an opportunity. You never know. So I don't know. I always say that, man. It's who you know, and if he with Urban Meyer, he got a rapport with Urban Meyer, then hey, he got the chance.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people might not see the same way I see, but that's the way I see it.
Well, I mean, that's how the NFL is. It's about who you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you're right. Connections will always get you there.
And get you everywhere.
You know what I mean? At least get you an
man.
opportunity.
It's just like all the coaches in the league, man. It's who you know. All these people, all these coaches, they do
It's only a couple motherfucking trees,
carousel,
right?
man. A whole carousel, man. And you can say it's all white boys, man, but that's the way it is in America right now.
But what about Eric Bieniemy? Like,
man.
I mean, like, how can you explain
I can't explain
that to me,
because
right?
he should definitely have a chance right now.
A chance? This dude should be in his second year of coaching for a team.
He should. He should. And then you got these motherfuckers like who the Giants hired. Man, that shit. I don't know, man.
But that's
crazy,
but
man.
that's what the people are gonna say. People are gonna look at it and say, okay, hey, well, that's fine. You can say that race isn't necessarily a problem, but let's not be stupid here. It's always a motherfucking factor.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
is.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I mean, shit. Sometimes being black has its advantages. You know what I mean? Sometimes being white, sometimes being, Italian, sometimes being this, being that has its advantages.
Being white has a lot more advantages.
Well, hell yeah, it does. I mean, hell yeah, it does. And listen, we love white people. I got the.
Oh yeah. We what's the name?
Listen,
we
I'm
love
not
white
saying
people
that,
on
but I'm
this
just
show.
saying the facts of the matter is, you know what I mean? Like, if that was, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Jordan Reed had to retire because of, concussions. If Jordan Reed was healthy, do you think Urban Meyer would have hit him up? Because he's a Florida dude.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he would have. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think he would have hit him up.
But I don't know if he would have asked him. But I don't know if he did.
But
though.
Jordan Reed has played tight end in the NFL.
In the NFL, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? For your Washington football team.
I love
You're
Jordan Reed.
talking
Jordan Reed,
someone
man.
who's never, ever, ever played this position. Tim Tebow, I love his heart. I love his grit. I love his intangibles.
How old is Tim Tebow? 33, 34? Gotta be, right?
He couldn't play with the Mets. He couldn't cut it as quarterback. I mean, that was at 2015, the last time he played, and that was with the Eagles.
I would say that that playoff game when Denver went to the playoffs, he made me money that night. I bet it on Denver that night, and that motherfucker threw 4 times.
You bet it on Denver. You bet it on Denver.
He's 33.
He's 33.
Yeah,
so he's 33. Damn, it seemed like he should be like about 40-something years.
He ain't older than us. He younger than us.
I don't know. I guess, playing with like Aaron Hernandez and motherfuckers like that, you just think
man.
people are just,
Aaron Hernandez.
Good
Old
yeah,
Aaron.
That guy. But another person in sports, not that you transition back, another person I always think is like should be older. Kyrie Irving. Like, doesn't that nigga seem like he's been playing basketball for like 15 years?
Oh man, he looks like with that dumbass bush he got.
But he's like, what? How old is Kyrie Irving, man? Like,
He's gotta be like 30 now.
I don't even know if he's 30. Like, every year I see him.
But he a
play.
beast though, man. I respect it. He a beast, man. When the Cavs won that motherfucking series against the Warriors, he's the reason they won that motherfucking series, man.
He's 29.
29. Like,
Damn.
every 29. He's been in the league for what, 11, 12 years now?
Since he
Because
was, what,
18.
19?
He was
Yeah.
like 18, 19. Because that was right after.
He was one and done.
Yep.
At Duke, yeah.
He only played like, what, 5
10
games?
time.
Yeah, he did. He only played 10. Look, just go back to your point. Why Coach K said, you know what, I just can't do this shit anymore.
I feel you, Coach.
I
K,
can't-
Man.
I
Hey
can't-
man, retire. Go. I heard he got 11 grandkids, dog.
Damn.
And his kid's been fucking like a motherfucker. Hey, listen, he going. They probably gonna be some spoiled motherfuckers.
But they want to.
I think one of his grandkids play for the team now.
They probably do. What do you have? But what do you think about that? I mean, not even go back. But what do you think about the successor? Is Scherzer.
Going back to Coach K.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who can.
But again, that goes
see
back to what
Coach K,
that we were
man.
just saying. You
41
have,
seasons.
You have,
I don't know who the fuck.
You have Tebow.
see
Like,
it.
I mean, you could Grant Hill could have came in. I mean, you have
I don't think Grant Hill. Grant Hill
Then
doing
was
good with broadcasting.
was he asked?
He doing good with broadcasting.
He might want to coach.
Fuck coaching.
Shit,
man.
Jawan Howard was the 18th man on the bench in the
shit.
NBA. I didn't know that even exists.
I'd rather call games every night than coach them badass kids every day, man.
But you might want to make a difference
Grant
there.
Hill doing good. I like to listen to Grant Hill when he do games.
I know, he's definitely good. I mean,
No, my man is Mark Jackson though. Hand down, man.
Mama, there goes that man. You know, but definitely when it comes to with the whole football. So I mean, going into that, right? So they're going to, the season's going to start. You have a bunch of different teams that are going. So this year, in DC, now we have a lot of different gambling, going on. So I just kind of want to transition to, some of that. So we have a big ass fight coming up Sunday, right?
Big ass fight.
Big ass. Really. We got the money team. Floyd Money Mayweather, one of my favorite fighters of all fucking time.
He is a beast.
I love it. And how many times we have fights at my motherfucking house, man?
Yeah,
betting money, going left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I remember. I never forget that you took my money because I took dumbass Oscar De La Hoya against Floyd Mayweather. Try to tell you, baby. I'll never forget that.
Always bet on black, baby. Always bet on black.
I thought Oscar De La Hoya was going to beat this motherfucker. Man, Floyd Mayweather beat the shit out that motherfucker.
Showed him what
I remember you took my money on that. I remember that.
I did.
I remember that.
I think I bought me some Krispy Kreme donuts or some shit. I didn't know what the fuck.
I do remember that. But then after that, I was like, oh, yeah, Floyd, he a beast. But, What with the
Look, I would have bought some Slim Fit meals by Tamisha. Shout out to our host there. You know what I'm saying? I would have bought some of that had it been going on. But so you got Mayweather and Paul, right?
So Mayweather. Well, me, you already know me. I'm a gambler. I'm a sports bet gambler. That's what I do. I bet on sports. I watch sports all day. I bet on sports all day.
Okay.
And so Mayweather is minus 900 against Logan Paul, which is I thought it'd be higher.
What does that
okay,
mean
so
to somebody?
Minus 900. Okay. That means that you have to put up $900 to win $100. That's what that means. And Logan Paul is plus 500.
Okay.
So that means every $100 you put up, you get 500. So if you put 200 on Logan Paul, you'll get $1,000 back.
Okay.
Actually, you'll get $1,200 back because you'll get your 200 back plus the $1,000.
Okay. So if I was a dude from DC, right? Mm-hmm. Smoking and bombing Floyd. And to those who don't understand what that is, to them dippers, you know what I'm saying? BYB, they got it, man. Shout out Big G. You know what I'm saying? We dipping them things. So that means that if I was dumb enough to smoke one of them bad boys, right?
And put your money on Logan Paul,
I'd be broke. That's essentially what you're
telling. But if Logan Paul wins, you'll come up like a motherfucker. If you put $100 on them, you'll get $500 back. Well, you'll get $600 back. You'll get your $100 back and $500.
So I can put down 2. I can put down 3. So you as a betting person, right? Mm-hmm. You as a betting aficionado, as I would like to say. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Do you give Logan? Do you give him a chance?
No.
No. Okay. All right. All right.
No.
So we would be better off collectively putting our money in.
But you're not going to make no money on Mayweather unless you putting up big money.
Like $1 million.
Like if you putting up $1 million, then you'll make some money. But like I said, you'll have to put up $900 just to win 100.
100.
Yeah.
So we need to put up fucking $9 million to actually
get $1 million. Some people can do that though. If you put up $9 million, you can get $1 million.
I am not, so that's not happening.
Or put up $9,000 to get $1,000.
Well, you know what's gonna make it hard anyway because I see that they're not having a.
Yeah, that's kind of.
There's
dumb.
no judges. It's
not a real match, man.
Yeah, it's not a real match.
But it's still I don't even think Logan Paul is a real fighter. I mean, I know he trains and everything, but I don't feel he's a real fighter.
What if he was standing in front of you and said, "Hey, nigga, let's fight"?
Oh, I'll fight him. Huh? Shit.
What do you think's gonna happen? Because I'm
Listen.
betting on Logan Paul, my nigga.
Hey, listen. If I had 6 months to train, if I got paid 6 months to train, you know, and I come out like that,
You're gonna get knocked out in 3 rounds opposed to what? Listen.
Hey, listen.
I
I
love
don't
you.
care if you training. I ain't letting no white boy.
That's a big ass motherfucker, bro. We've been around
white
College Park many a time.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of them motherfuckers, bro.
I ain't letting them white boys knock me out either. Fuck them.
That motherfucker training, man. You better. No, but I think it's easy. He's gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And I think Mayweather's gonna beat the shit out of him until he just decides he doesn't want to anymore. And guess what? And he might, be like hit you with the okie doke, like when you were getting like your ass whooped when you were a kid. You know what I mean? Like I got one more beating for you, and it's like no, I'm gonna let you chill for it. And the tears stop, and you're looking at your parents like, yeah, I got you. Nah, motherfucker, hit that ass one more time. Like that's how that shit's gonna be. I guarantee it.
But
Like,
shout out to my brother D'Angelo. He gonna have a fight party
Big
over
D.
there at the house Sunday night, so we gonna be over there and watching that.
Big D.
But
so what bets? So what bets you think is wise to make for this?
Well,
This coming up.
I know for.
So we're talking Brooklyn. So let's say Brooklyn, Milwaukee, right?
Hey, listen, I'm taking Brooklyn all day.
You taking
man.
Brooklyn?
I'm taking
how
Brooklyn.
How many games? How many games? Talk to me.
Well, I know if you bet at Brooklyn tomorrow, they're minus 160.
Okay.
So if
explain that
you
to-
got
explain to
you
our
got to
viewers.
put up $160 to win $100.
To win 100.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brooklyn's playing. They're the higher seed. Or the lower seed?
They're playing the Bucks.
So they're playing the Bucks.
And I would definitely take them for game 1 because
You'll take-
I love the Greek Freak, man, and I love the white boy on that team too. The one from Villanova.
Dante, but he's injured right now.
Yeah, he's injured right now.
That's
I like
gonna
him,
mess
man.
up.
I
That's
really
gonna
like
mess
him.
up. I like him. I like him too.
Yeah,
I like him too.
I like
and
him, but,
listen, I know he got himself a sister on the side.
Oh,
you know, so hopefully I'm not
do,
disrespecting
man.
him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Right? He look,
know
he's
the Italian
smooth.
boy
He's
is
a
little
smooth
black girl.
boy. He's a smooth
You
boy.
know them Italian boys,
You know
little
what I'm
black
saying?
girls. But
Hey, he could take me out if I was in the man.
Oh,
You
man.
know?
Because when he cooked them in championship.
Oh yeah! Oh
what?
yeah!
Who
Oh
was
yeah!
this boy?
Oh what?
He
Hey,
started talking on a mic.
Oh no! It makes sense.
hey, dog, I know if you keep
Hey,
watching that championship
to
game.
go in it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had to fry them Bamas real quick. You know, I'm like, damn, this nigga from DC. Like, had to fry them real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I like him, man, but
Nah, he a
but
beast.
Brooklyn too much, man. Brooklyn's just too much for him. I love the Greek Freak too.
Yeah.
Nigga a beast, man. He like that, man.
Nah,
But shout out to my homie Durant, Kevin Durant,
KD,
the best,
are you lovely?
the best scorer in the league right
No,
now.
he is.
The best scorer in the league right now.
He is.
I'll
is
say
the man.
LeBron is the smartest person in the league, but
Nah, I love
Kevin
KD.
Durant is the best scorer in the league right now.
I love KD because he represents us, man.
Yeah,
Out
man, he does,
See
man.
Pleasant, Maryland, Peachy County
Yeah,
all
man.
day. You know what I'm saying? So he always represents us.
That's my favorite player, man. My favorite player is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but so you're looking at as far as that with so you got Brooklyn game 1.
I would say Brooklyn game 1,
Okay.
and then you got Atlanta and Philly.
So you got Trigger Trey, and we ain't talking about Trey Songz.
And listen, I'm taking Atlanta. And Atlanta is plus 110. So that what plus 110 means, if you put up $100, you get 110 back.
Okay, so you get 110.
So you get
back.
110 back. So I'm gonna take Atlanta game 1, cause I don't know what a B gonna be. I don't know if a B is still hurt. I don't know even if he does come.
He's still, and they said that the knee injury is pretty bad. You know, pretty bad.
And I don't think Philly is nothing without a B. So
Well, not with Ben Simmons not shooting anything. I mean, god damn. You know what I'm saying?
how can you be if you want to be a point guard and you shoot free throws like Shaq? I don't understand this shit.
Let's even take it a step further. How are you going to play in the NBA and not shoot.
He didn't make a three till like his third season, right?
Yeah. I mean, no threes. I mean, no nothing. But I think it's the mental aspect, and people.
Yeah, some people just can't shoot.
I think he's capable of it. I definitely do. I think he's capable.
Elbow in, fingers spread.
But Wayne Gretzky said it best. You miss 100% of the shots you don't try.
Yep.
And if you,
You're right about that.
You know, if you.
But I mean, he's still a beast though, man. You know, with him, he got handles for a motherfucker that's 6'10".
Well, no, he's definitely a beast there. But
if you can't make a jump shot, then.
I just think Trey Songz gonna be not Trey Songz.
Trey Songz.
What the fuck? Look, I'm thinking Trey Songz because Trey Young's gonna be singing that shit.
He's gonna be singing that shit.
I bet the neighbors know my name when that nigga raining down from three. You know what I'm saying? Got them looking stupid because
that motherfucker Trey Young is
you're just not gonna win. I think I'm with you. I think it's gonna be Brooklyn and Atlanta in the conference finals. Atlanta with the clean sweep.
Then you also got the Suns in Denver coming up, man. Denver is plus 135, but the Suns is minus 192.
Without Jamal Murray, they're not gonna be able to stop Devin Booker.
You don't think so?
No, I witnessed it. Getting slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, we have defenders that don't need to score.
Mm-hmm.
Like their players, like they have to score. Like you know what I mean? Like Will Barton has to score and defend. Like I mean,
hey, Joker like that though.
No. He
like
is.
that.
He is. But you know the thing is, they don't require DeAndre Ayton to do anything.
I like Ayton. I was surprised about Ayton, dog, because he's really a beast, dog. I like him, man.
Oh no, he's definitely a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's definitely well rounded. You know?
He
really
doesn't
require the ball. You know, he gets it other ways. That's why I said.
And you know who else I like on Atlanta? Hold on, is it Atlanta? Yeah. Crowder.
Phoenix.
Oh yeah, with Phoenix on Crowder.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean Phoenix.
Yeah, Crowder.
Yeah.
Well, Crowder. Yeah.
Crowder, dog. He like that.
Oh
dog.
yeah. No. Crowder.
I like Crowder on Phoenix, dog.
Crowder.
My bad. You know, man.
He was with Atlanta.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, he was.
The tipsy T got me confused.
Look, Tipsy T got everybody saying stuff. Next thing I know, was say Cal Ripken played for the Yankees and shit.
Poor Tipsy T.
IG Tipsy T, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, but So we definitely. So those are the picks. We'll stick with. Those are pretty easy right now.
Yeah, man. That's my. If you want to go get some money, man, I like Brooklyn, Atlanta, and Denver. I'm gonna go on the app right now and see what that would give you. Cause you know me, I bet no less than $100.
No less than 100.
No less than 100.
All right, so for the broke motherfuckers, I can only put down 10. You know what I'm saying?
So
because those are people
so those
like that.
Three,
you know
$100.
They shouldn't be gambling.
$100 get you $510 if you pick those three. If you pick the Suns, Atlanta, and Brooklyn, it'll be plus 11. I mean, plus 411.
Okay.
So $100 would get you 510.
In no way, shape, or form are we giving you financial advice to bet on these people. We gotta get this disclaimer. So a lot of dumb motherfuckers that will actually believe that shit. So yeah.
Hey, listen. You can ask my brother. Look, my brother been getting it down.
So they say
R.Dot
fucked it up. I should have listened to Jay Med. R.Dot told me not to take financial
I'll be
advice.
putting up 100. He be putting up $1,000 a night, so he'll get $5,000 off that.
I'm gonna put $5 on that thing. But yeah, like this has been a pleasure. You know what I mean? Like anything else? Like parting any wishes, man? Babers, I wish you were here.
I wish you was
today.
here, baby. You know he'll be here. He'll be here next time. He'll be here next time.
Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out my
man Malcolm, man, for making this happen, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. Giving us a chance. You know what I'm saying? We about to get this thing rocking and
man,
rolling,
we're gonna get this thing rocking, man. And listen, football season, I'm gonna have y'all paid, man. Listen, I'm gonna have y'all paid. Listen, football season is gonna be. Hey, hold up, before we leave though.
Yeah.
it's never too early to talk about who you think gonna go to the Super Bowl. Who you got for going to the Super Bowl? Man?
Well, I can tell you what, it's not going to the Super Bowl. Maybe that's, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker. We know WFT is not what.
Damn, that's
we know
crazy.
That's not happening.
That is crazy.
I'll do that shit. I'll fucking streak naked through the fucking like studio if these motherfuckers win the Super Bowl.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
Hey, you know, it might be a couple motherfuckers I might want to see. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hopscotch. You know what I'm saying? All that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like we all see now. I definitely think this year, in reality, I think that Kansas City,
For the AFC.
I think they're coming to get it. You know, I think Patrick Mahomes, I think that team, you know, the one thing that they always say about winning a championship, it's not winning the championship, it's defending the championship. It's the hardest thing.
I get you.
You know what I mean? So people get complacent, and that's what changes with, you know, with Brady and people like Gronk that were with that winning culture. You know, when you have, you know, Bill Belichick coming from the Patriots, you know, I just think that was Andy Reid's first title, right? You know, so that was, you know, Mahomes, he was coming back after winning one, trying to defend it. It's not the same thing. People are going to give every ounce. They'll play on a broken leg, a torn ACL, a torn, it doesn't matter what it is, to knock you off, to let you know that, look, I got more heart than you. That's the way that it is. And I think that's what the difference, and I think that's the difference between people like the Bradys, you know, like LeBron that's won multiple, like the Jordans, like the, you know, when you win a back-to-back, that's something you can't teach. You know what I mean? That's something that, you know, because a lot of people, especially you look at Dan Marino. I mean, you're a football guy, right?
Yeah.
You know, he got to his first Super Bowl, and the first thing he thought, and you can look back in the records, he thought he was going to be back.
Yeah.
Guess
Never
what?
got back.
Motherfucker never got back.
Sad.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a beast too, man.
He
Dan
was.
Marino was like that.
But that's what it is. You know, people think that it's not easy to get there. But it's
not easy
even
to get
harder to defend your title and to get back year after year. You have to be psychotic, really, to get to that point. So I would say KC, I think that, you know, they have it in them. I think Patrick Mahomes is a different type of player.
I do, too.
And I think that he's like, look, now I know what it feels like to taste that defeat, and I ain't going to ever feel this shit again. You know, as long as I'm not injured, or as long as my team's not injured, we're gonna be there every year. So I pick KC.
So KC for the AFC, who they gonna face?
Well, I mean, honestly, I can't really go against Tampa Bay. I mean, you got
a rematch.
I would say a rematch. I think just different circumstances this year. You know, I mean, they were in Tampa Bay. I think that, you know, helps, and I think, you know, Tom Brady's so fueled that he's like, you know, I don't think he even cared about winning the Super Bowl. I think it was just like, you know, fuck you, Belichick. I'm gonna I'm better than you. You're nothing without me. And obviously we see that shit, you know, and yeah, it's like I'm better than you, and so that's what I look at. What you got?
Well, me, one thing depends on if Aaron Rodgers go back to Green Bay.
True.
If Aaron Rodgers goes back to Green Bay, I think that he's going to win an NFC. He's going to prove that he's the best quarterback in the league, which I think he is. He's my favorite quarterback in the league.
Okay.
And if he goes back to Green Bay, I think he's going to go all the way to the Super Bowl for the NFC. For the AFC.
Without Julio.
Oh, and that's what I'm glad you said that, because I think the only way that he comes back to Green Bay if they get Julio Jones.
Okay.
I think that's the only way he's going to go back.
Because that team ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
without another receiver.
I think he's the only way he goes back to Green Bay if them motherfuckers trade for Julio Jones.
Okay.
And I think they will. Why not? Why
You
wouldn't
should.
you?
If you
Why wouldn't you?
You should.
So Julio with Green Bay with Adams. Who you going to double team? You can't double team
Not with
anybody.
them.
No.
Not with them.
And with the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, it's.
I think he's the best quarterback in the league.
Okay,
I think he's better than Brady.
So you think if that happens, you'll have.
I think Green Bay will be in the league
Green
if they trade for Julio Jones, because I think that's the only way you're going to get Aaron Rodgers back to.
So you're saying Green Bay.
So Green Bay for the NFC.
All right,
And the AFC, I like Buffalo, man. I like the Buffalo Bills, man. Buffalo Bills, man.
Buffalo.
Josh Allen is one. Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback, but goddamn, Josh Allen is one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch. He is a beast, man. He is a beast, man. He's a big old white boy. He's running all that shit.
Jay Med, I'll say this. I like watching strippers too. It doesn't make them fucking successful.
Hey, listen,
I just want you to know that.
But
shit,
listen,
all right?
Josh Allen is a good quarterback. And with the best thing they did was go get Diggs.
No,
Stephon Diggs. Shout out to Stephon Diggs
baby.
From around the area.
Yeah, Maryland, baby. You already know what time it is.
Hey, listen, man.
I get it. Okay, so you got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo
All right,
for the AFC.
So we writing this
Green
down.
Bay.
So we got Jay
But
Med.
if Aaron Rodgers come back to Green Bay.
If. I mean, either you do it or you don't, buddy.
Hey, man, if it's a fifth,
Yeah,
buddy, listen.
We don't know. No, if. Look.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna change.
Kansas City's gonna win if Patrick Mahomes
If the season starts and he's not with Green Bay, I'm changing my pick. I'm saying that right now.
So we got GB
versus the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. All right.
For the Super Bowl. Green Bay winning it.
Green Bay is the winner.
Green Bay is the winner.
R.Dot got.
R.Dot got.
I got the rematch last year.
Who's winning it? Who's winning it? You didn't say who winning it.
I said KC, brother.
KC.
I said they ain't gonna let that happen again.
All right, we got it written down.
Tampa.
But if Aaron Rodgers does not go back to Green Bay, I'm changing my pick.
To Washington football team. Look, we can go ahead. I mean, I'll give you 2 picks out this motherfucker just because I already died.
And you never know. Aaron Rodgers might get traded to the Washington football. Hey, listen. Hey, we get Aaron Rodgers.
No. Come on. Washington football team, give them another 8 years because they only take
Hey,
the
listen, we
bro.
gonna give
They got
2
Deion Champions.
Hey, listen.
Come on, man.
2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and Matt Ironized and Fitzpatrick. We're gonna send that, and we're gonna get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and
like that.
They're gonna get a player like Jamarcus Russell and shit, drive the motherfucking team down to the ground. Man, cool. So we got our picks, Babers. We're gonna get that thing for you.
Hey, Babers, man, you need to come on, man.
Hey, man, it's been a pleasure.
It's
been
a pleasure, man.
Other than that, yeah. Man, shit.
This is one of my dreams, man. I appreciate you, Malcolm, man. What's his name, man? We're going to get it together, man. It's my man, Ryan, man. It's my cousin, man. This is my man.
And we good, man. We out of there. Just always remember, ladies and gentlemen, hey, you can always drink anytime you want because it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the motherfucking world. All right? Bam. You guys
hey, man.
have a nice
Until
night.
next time, man. This is the warm-up, man.
All right,
this is
you already
Jay
know
Med,
what
man.
time
This
it is.
R.Dot.
R.Dot, baby. And be babes, babers. Love y'all, man. Malcolm, we out, man.
We out.
Out
This
of
is what
here.
the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
Need to be more like a dog. Different animal and the same beast. Be a dog. But are you a different animal and the same beast? You don't need a bunch of cats in here.
You kidding me? Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man.
Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man.
Playoffs?
We talking about practice, man. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man.